Well, hello and welcome to Wooden What You Don't Need, and today we are going to have a closer look at this TIMEX Expedition analog watch with a chronometer and its new strap. So if you haven't seen my previous review of this watch, go and check it out. I received this watch, I didn't buy this one. It was pretty dirty and it had its own original bracelet. It was a metal bracelet with, partially solid links and partially folded metal links. And there will be some footage showing that bracelet later on in this video. But since the bracelet was too big for my wrist, I have a very tiny wrist of 6.5 inches or 16.5 centimeters, I decided to remove some links. But during the process, as you will be able to see in the footage that follows, I broke one of the pins from one of the links, and since I have a childish approach to watch amassing, I needed to wear this watch as soon as possible. So instead of trying to fix the existing bracelet, which is something that I will definitely do in the future, I went on Amazon and I bought a silicone strap. After some thinking, I should add, because I have various watches with silicone straps. This is one. This is the famous Casio Marlin. This is another Casio Marlin with another kind of silicone strap, as you can see. And this is yet another watch that I have, a Swatch chrono with a silicone strap. Well, the thing is that from my experience with this particular Casio and with this particular strap, I found the silicone strap on a big and heavy watch quite comfortable. So I thought to myself, this is a big and heavy watch. I might be lucky and find comfort in putting a silicone strap to this watch. To my surprise, and it was a happy surprise, this particular strap, and you will see what kind of strap it is in just a few seconds, turned out to be just great. Now, first of all, the very happy surprise was that, can you see that this strap has this kind of knurling? These look like squares put in a slanted or oblique fashion. And these squares, they match the aesthetic of the case of this TIMEX watch, which is circled by a knurling made of squares, and also has that same kind of knurling on the push buttons and on the side of the crown. So aesthetically, which is something that I alone will notice, there is this very, very nice matching of the design of the silicone strap with the design of the case, which in my opinion looks so very cool. Now, what else can I say about this silicone strap? Well, it has a nice steel buckle with the name of the brand engraved or written on, and it has these two loops, as you can see, these two keepers, and as you can see, one of the two loops has this protruding bit here. So when you fasten, when you put this end of the strap in the first loop, it goes smoothly. But then the final part of the strap has this further hole, which is there because then you will hook this bit here into the hole, and this gives a very smooth wearing experience, if I can say so, meaning that you won't have a piece of your strap sticking out, but it will almost be flush like this. So all in all, this is a great strap, and also it allows this big watch to wear very comfortably on my very thin wrist. Let me show you. And while I show you, let me tell you that this strap is also very soft and supple. And the thing I can do with silicone strap, which I cannot do with leather strap or rubber straps, is that I can fasten them very tight. I don't like to fasten other kinds of straps that type, but with silicone strap I find no discomfort in wearing them tightly, and this is the final result. Let me pull my sleeve up once again. My wrist is very slim, but this watch does not feel like I am wearing a TV set from the 1970s on my wrist. On the contrary, it feels quite comfortable. Now, of course, this watch has quite a bit of weight to it, so it feels just a little imbalanced, just feels a bit out of balance because you feel the weight of the watch on your wrist, which is something that doesn't happen with other watches, such as this Citizen here, which is heavy, but having the steel bracelet is much more balanced on the wrist. Oh, and by the way, you will find reviews of all the watches that you see here on the channel. Just go and browse, or I will put links in the description below. Now see how cool. I think this watch looks so cool. And now it has been cleaned. It still has the signs of wear from the previous owner, but it looks more like a patina watch, or a slightly patina watch, more than a beat up and dirty watch as it was before. And you will be able to see it if you watch the review of the watch, the more complete review of the watch. See the side view. I think that with this strap it looks really good. Now this strap does not have this feature that other silicone straps have in varying degrees, which is being a dirt magnet. It does collect some dust, but not as much as other silicone straps like this one. You have no idea how many times I have cleaned and I cleaned this one. This, which is a silicone strap, and it's almost all smooth. It has no texture whatsoever. Now on this one, I don't know if it's visible, but dust, yeah, goes to this strap as if it were a dust magnet. I have to clean it multiple times, and still there are specks of dust always on this one. I haven't had the same experience with this one, and I have been wearing this watch almost all the time for the past 5 days. The other great features about this one is that the pin here, and then the end of the strap that connects with the watch, is rounded, giving a more flush look. It's not straight, so that you can see the light peeking through the small holes that are formed when connecting a flat strap to the round case. I think this is a really cool looking strap, and this makes for a really cool looking TIMEX watch. I have been wearing this, as I told you already, a lot in the last few days, and it has given me a lot of pleasure. Plus, I've used the chronometer quite a bit, and I've also used the Indiglo function, and there will be some footage of the Indiglo at the end of this video. So all in all, whereas this one, my old black Casio Marlin, used to be my favorite silicone strap, this one has become my current favorite silicone strap, and I feel that I have an almost brand new watch for just for less than 15 bucks. I put a new strap on this one, gave it a good cleanup, and yeah, I think it's good as new, or even better. It's better than good as new for my wrist, because the silicone strap adapts more comfortably to my wrist. Now, I won't tell you that's it for today. Keep watching, because attached there is some footage of the cleaning of the watch and some useless chit chat about bracelets and such. But yeah, keep watching, because you will see a lot of footage of this TIMEX expedition before the strap replacement and during the bracelet replacement. That's it for this section of the video. Keep on watching. Yeah, so in the end I decided to give it a good clean. I have started the process. And finally, as you can see, after a lot of creative cursing, I managed to take off the bracelet so we can find out more about the nature of these links. And I can confirm that these links are solid. The sides are solid, whereas the center links, as you can see, are folded steel. And I also had a bad surprise. While prying out one of the links, a pin broke inside. I don't know if it's visible. Broke inside one of the links. My idea, which had been developing, which was that of substituting the steel bracelet for a NATO or a silicone strap in order to accommodate this watch for my tiny wrist. My idea, I was saying, is now growing into a concrete decision. Follow up or come in soon. As you can see, once again, you have the solid side links with the folded steel center part of the links. And also, let me show you, these are pins, and as you can see, these are the pins that kept the bracelet locked to the case, and they are quite big pins, thick, whereas this one, I don't know if you can see that the difference was the pin for the clasp. Hope you can see the difference. I put them side by side. The one for the clasp is thinner and shorter, and the one for the case securing the bracelet to the case is thicker, a beast of a pin. Okay, updates coming soon. Well, hello and welcome to Wooden, What You Don't Need, and in this episode we will give a new strap to this old watch. Bear with me. Let's see what is inside this envelope. And it's a strap. The brand is Fullmosa. And this is a 22mm lug width strap. It's a silicone strap because on a couple of my watches, of my big watches, I have silicone straps and they have revealed to be quite comfortable. Moreover, this one has the rounded edges, so to say, in order to be best fitting for a round case watch. Now, this is the part of the horology hobby in which one is brought to pronounce many profanities. But I have found that with this kind of straps, the one that already have the easy clip-on and clip-off system, usually profanities are reduced to a minimum. Let's see if it's like this for this watch too. Now maybe the cat is helping me with feline profanities, because yes, this is revealing to be harder than I thought. And this prying tool for watches is revealing to be much more useful than the one that I bought separately for changing my other straps. Still, I am... Oh, it's in. Yeah, I think it's in.
No, it's not.
Help me find the strength not to pronounce bad words. I don't know, maybe now it's inside. I cannot tell actually. Yeah, this one should be good, this half of the strap. No, it's not. My naked eye, I can see that it's not inside. I'm waiting to hear some click. Maybe now it has clicked. If it's hard to say for you, it's harder to say it for me. But I think that now we are in. Yes, now we are in. Let's see what happens with the second half. We'll see with the other half. So whenever you mount a strap, don't make the mistake that I made. The part with the buckle goes up. The part with the holes goes down. So once again, this is the watch. The part with the holes goes down. Profanities censored. I am pronouncing profanities in my head. Unbelievable, it's already in. Yeah, this time around it was much easier than the first try. What about this one? Yeah, now it's inside. Good. Now we really have it. Now, the strap has been installed correctly, and at a first glance, this watch looks really beautiful. Even better than I expected. Let's see it on my wrist. And today I am wearing, as I have been wearing for the past 30 days or so, don't mind my cat please, the Casio A158 in this kind of brown gold color. Very nice, but let's look at this one. Oh, this looks killer. I like it. I can tell you right off the bat that this is much more comfortable than I thought. I have other silicone straps and they are comfortable, but they kind of seem to stick to the skin somehow. It's because this one is new, but it doesn't stick. It doesn't give me that feeling. I like how this Timex Expedition look on my very tiny wrist. Remember that this is a big watch. Go and check out the previous review. Yeah, I like this watch, and there will be some more footage and some more reflections about this watch in a small second. It's pitch dark in this room, and let's have a look at the Indiglo. Oh, this is very cool. Yeah, it's hard for the camera to focus when I'm holding it too close. Yeah, simply won't focus. But this is very cool. Indiglo, really cool feature.